So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Chance to shoot! Nedved. Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, there's a probing ball. White is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Nicely weighted ball. And he's lost his man here. Now this could be a chance. Incoming to... Gets his head on it! Oh, it's hit the post! Kukchu. So it is still 0-0. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And this is Messi, played in. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Palmeiras look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
15 minutes till half-time. Otto. Looking for options for movement.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And it's Kukchu. Has a look and place it forward. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kukchu. Now, can they get him away? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Van Basten. Played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get onto this? Messi has it out wide and in space. Swings in climbs up big. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He rises! Harmlessly behind. Barcelona choosing to make the first change. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's been shifted off it. Ronaldinho. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out to the right. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Nedved. Looking to play him in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He gets big. In he goes again. It's in. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play.
Thuram! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
White picks it up out wide. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Fernando Torres. And he's intervened well there. Yamal. Some good work on the right flank here. He's shifting through the gears here. Carvajal. And that's that. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Fernando Torres. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Bale. And he cuts out the supply. Filippo Inzaghi. Odo. Now it's Messi. Out to the right. Throw in. Ah, good steal. He just read it.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Filippo Inzaghi. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played out towards the right wing. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. And a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Foot in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Bale. Oh, that's a key interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he whips it in. Big header! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. That gets things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Xavi Alonso threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's done well to get that clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bullish header! They've scored!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be...
Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to play it through. Bale. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. The pass has gone astray.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players...
This time, surely! And it's been given away. Has another go! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now there's a fine ball. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, this looks sharp. Can he spark a counter here? And that could set him on his way. He is through here. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback,
Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Zanetti. Baresi. Now Cruyff. Now it's Van Basten.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Basten. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now he's got space here. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Out of play for a throw. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Zanetti. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Eto'o. And here's Zanetti. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Zanetti. Cannavaro. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Cruyff. He can run onto that. It's Eto'o! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bale. There he goes, motoring forward. Now it's Van Basten. Tries to play it through. And he stands tall, impenetrable.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, smashing header! And he's heaved it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And the shot! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching. Can he finish? And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Barcelona. He gets big! Darren Fletcher. Cruyff. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nunez. Darren Fletcher conjures time and space where few can. Vitinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Nunez. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nunez. Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Back into the middle. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that has been cut short.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's a good ball. Vitinha. Van der Ven kept aware. And the referee brings it to a close. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me,
Takes a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could... It's Van Basten! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the...
He's got tall! He scores! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's neat. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Saliba. Howson. For Bale. And that is a little undercooked. Rui Costa. De Bruyne. 15 minutes till half-time. Played out to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Otto.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Otto unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Otto. And it's Bale. Bale. Oh, this is a very good run. Rui Costa. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are back underway. It is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rijkaard cuts it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bale, he's found a way through. Big chance! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation.
And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Played back in. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Judge, surely! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, super ball! Osimhen.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that has been cut short. Odo. Some front-footed pressing going on here. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's a key interception. Bale is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Strong running down that left flank. Gattuso. And it's Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Xavi Alonso. Good ball, good take. And he's quick to get it clear again. Gattuso. Vieira. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to pass it through, and he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Couldn't squeeze it through, and that could set him on his way. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Your final thoughts?